Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Widgets and Wonders. This is my show about great products from small companies. What we usually do is take a product that people think is being overlooked or hasn't gotten enough exposure and try and shine a spotlight on it. So this week we have mats by Mars. These are gaming mats, 3x3, printed on vinyl, specifically designed for Malifaux. They've got some unique features too from gaming mats you've probably seen before, in that they give you all of the important measurements for a game of Malifaux. Everything from your deployment zone through sort of like strategy and scheme measurements are all marked on the map. So let's take a look and you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so here is the 3x3 Abandoned City tabletop wargaming playmat from Mats by Mars. Now, you can see here the lines, and all of these are designed to represent a important sort of like detail in Malifaux. Now, not all of the mats, you can order these without lines. You can order them with different patterns of lines, and sort of how you customize your mat when you order it will determine what shows up on it. The basic underlay here, the print with the cobblestones and stuff, would remain the same, but you can get it gridded off with either like 1-inch squares if you want to use it for RPGs, or you know, other sort of like deployment markings as well. I think there's a total of 5 or 6 different looking sort of like designs you can have printed over top of it, or you can just get it blank. Yeah, there's 5 different ones, or the option to have it blank as well. And this would allow you to use it for a variety of games. And this one, again, specifically is for Malifaux. You have corner deployment marked here. You have along here standard deployments. You've got flank deployments. You've got all the different kinds of deployments basically sort of measured out. So the L here is for flank deployment on either side. You've got turf war measured in the middle. You've got 6 inches from the corners measured here. So for different schemes and strategies, all that stuff is marked off. And you know exactly where you are at any given time and where sort of strategies and scheme markers are as well. Now this is printed on vinyl. It's significantly thinner than, let's say, a gaming mat from a neoprene sort of print style. And when you roll it up, it can get curled a little bit. So what I did was I just marked it down with some painter's tape to play our game, and it held nice and flat after that. And actually, it didn't hold any wrinkles or anything either. It looks really smooth and nice when we put it down. And the size of it, again, is 3x3, but you can order it in 24x24 or in 4x4 as well. So you can get it in a variety of different sizes. Now they have lots of different designs. This one, the Abandoned City one, is just the one that we thought would look coolest with the terrain that I have. And we'll show you some terrain on it as well. So some of our ruined buildings. Some brightly colored sort of like tree sets and stuff too. And I actually really like how bright it is. It's very different from sort of the standard city mats that I've seen that are all typically pretty dark. This one has a vibrant sort of like color scheme to it. And I think that's kind of neat. It really pops. But it looks good with the train on it. We played a couple games on it already. Mike and I taught him to play Malifaux today on this table. And we filmed a game for his channel, a game for my channel as well. So I'm super happy with it. I think this would be great for TOs. They're relatively inexpensive compared to neoprene gaming mats because obviously the material cost is way lower, but they have all of your sort of important lines and stuff measured out on them. And they're, I'd say, just as durable. I mean, a vinyl gaming mat, they're not nearly as heavy to ship and to store. You could roll a whole bunch of these up and put them in a standard poster tube and they would not take up a lot of space at all. So if you are doing Malifaux in particular, also I'd say probably X-Wing, there is a spaceship version of this. Frostgrave, they do have a snowy table, and you just want something that's super easy to store and relatively inexpensive. And if you like the idea of the gridded off mats, then this might be for you. So here you go, guys, a quick look at Mats by Mars. I'm going to zoom in real quick so you guys can see some of the detail, but it is printed on really nicely. And you can see sort of the ground cover and leaf cover and stuff as well. And if I zoom back a little bit, you'd be able to see, whoops, some of the cobbles too. But I'm super happy with it. I think it's really neat. We'll definitely use it for more Malifaux games in the future. All right, so there you go, a custom Malifaux gaming mat from Mats by Mars. Now, if you are interested in gaming mats or gaming surfaces that are easy to store, relatively inexpensive, you should definitely click the link below and go check them out. It's a neat little product, and the vinyl gaming surface, of course, is durable, wipeable too, so you can wipe it off if you spill pop or whatever on it. It's not going to make any kind of mess. And you can get a couple of these in a poster tube probably and store a whole bunch of them at once. So if you're a TO looking for an inexpensive table solution for games like Malifaux or even War Machine, because they do 4x4 tables, this might be a great solution for you. So thanks again for watching. If you do know of a company you think isn't getting enough attention or deserves more exposure and would like to be on Widgets and Wonders, you can either get them in touch with me, have them email me at guerrillaminiaturegames@gmail.com, or they can message me through my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/outofthebasement into the streets, and we'll try and get something sorted out and work it out. It's a really brave thing to put something out in the world and make something and put it up for sale, so I think that deserves all the attention it can possibly get. We'll see you next week for more Widgets and Wonders. Until then, I'm Ash. Happy gaming.